Okay, what we're going to do today now is take off the rear sight. I'm going to show you the easiest way to do this and the tools that you'll need. It's not very difficult at all. Don't be afraid of doing it yourself. It's actually kind of fun. And once you do it once, you'll never. And once you do it once, you'll be able to do it 100 times. This is a DEMILLED. This is a DEMILLED receiver, and it has the this is a DEMILLED receiver with the site already installed. I just did the install video. We're going to just go ahead and show how to take it off. And the same tool we're going to use that we put it on. One side is for install and the other side is for removal. And we're going to do the same thing, but in reverse. Now, on your gun, your sight will always go on one way and come off the other way. That's it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and install this or place this inside the tool, just like we did when we took it off, okay? We're going to line up the dovetail. Roughly, we can do it this way. It's a little easier. Just kind of line up the dovetail with the part that's going to go ahead and push it out, okay? So once we have that lined up pretty good, because you don't want to line it up on an angle or anything like that, because you want that to come straight out. And once that's good and level, and it's going to go ahead and move it straight, we'll go ahead and clamp it down again. And the same thing is this part here lifts up. We're just going to go ahead and tighten with these screws on the side here. And these screws simply just go ahead and tighten that receiver down so it won't move. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and move this over. And as you can see, it's going to push it straight out. And this part here will come straight out. And here, this little piece here will help. Some of these are on very, very, very tight. Some of them aren't. That'll help from that part bending or ruining your sight. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is just go ahead and take it off. Okay, so this is the back end of your gun. Remove is this way. Install is that way. So we're going to go ahead and take our Allen wrench and slowly turn, and you'll start to see that. Go ahead and start removing. Okay. Nice and slow. And you can see as it's coming off here. Let me just go ahead and remove this. You can see how nice and straight it's coming out. See how nice and straight that's coming out? Straight out. Okay. We'll continue this. Just a few more turns. And it shall be out. There we are. Here we are. Okay. No damage to it. That's out. And remember when we first put it on, we lined up those dovetails. It lined up the stake marks to the stake mark that's right there. If you can see that, right there. So that's taking it off and putting it on. So what we'll do here is we're going to unscrew this. Actually, we can lift this up here and take it out. And again, that's taking it off. And the other way would be putting it on. Very easy. It's just, rarely would you do this. But if you wanted to make your gun period correct, you can do that. Or if you want to put a flip side on, or if this actually did get damaged. But we're going to go ahead and take this and put it on one of my M1 carbines that has a flip side on it, and I'd like to have that on and make it more period correct, as well. So I hope you enjoyed this tool here, this matrix tool. You can get at on eBay. It is very cheap, and it's not hard to learn how to use it all. And if there's any questions, please leave it in the comments. And the next video, what we're going to do is the bolt. And with the bolt tool, how to do a tune-up, replace all the springs on this bolt. Because sometimes when you're shooting your M1 carbine, you're going to notice that it's not feeding. The bullets aren't feeding, and you'll think it's the magazine. But what I tell everybody is, if that starts to happen, you want to replace your extractor springs, your plunger spring, as well as when you take this apart, inspect your firing pin and your extractor, and also do the same thing with your trigger housing and your slide stop and your slide. Replace all those springs. It's like giving a tune-up for your M1, and it will run or fire. It will fire. And once you replace all those, it'll fire like a brand new gun. It'll be like a tune-up. And I hope you stick around for the next video, and it will be on the bolt. Thank you very much. Please like and share, and let me know if there's any videos you would like me to do.